assume the stock market is on a bull, suddenly it goes bearish and the other way around. So it's a reversal of the current trend. The pattern appears as a baseline with three peaks where the outside two are close in height and the middle is the highest. Identify this pattern's name, which is also shared by a brand of product used by Procter & Gamble. So even if you have no interest in the stock market, think about a brand owned by Procter & Gamble. It's a very famous brand. So the name of the brand is also the name of this chart pattern. Anyone going for the power play except for team 5? Do let us know. You know what Procter & Gamble makes, right? Sabun, paste, all of that. Anyone going for it? We'll close the power play. Team State Bank of India will now try and answer this. Left or? No, it's your direct. You have to speak out.
So it won't give us any negative words, na?
No.
Okay. Cup with handle?
Sorry?
Cup with handle?
Cup with handle.
Like,
That would be a very bad name for a product by Procter & Gamble.
I thought.
No. Pass it across to SBI, which is team 4.
Exact.
Don't think in that direction. Try and think, because the easier way to arrive at the answer is first think of a very famous product of Procter & Gamble. So there's no such product by Procter & Gamble. State Bank of India. State Bank, State Bank, State Bank. Okay. Answer? Can't think of any famous brand which is owned by P&G. Many of us use it daily. No? We'll have to pass it. Reserve Bank. And obviously the product has to fit in nicely with how the graph looks like. It's actually easier than you think. Answering? No? Team 1? No negatives, sir. Take a try. Procter & Gamble क्या बनाती है? साबुन तेल ये सब close-up बोलिए, कुछ भी बोलिए. How does matter? No negatives. Johnson is another company altogether. Central Bank? No, I've passed you. Central Bank? No? Look at the picture carefully. There is one which is on the top, looks like a head, both are shoulders. Head and shoulders. Come on, anyone? Let's go to the answer. Head and shoulders. You know, sometimes you can clap for the question also, because it takes a lot of effort to make these questions. Head and shoulders. Procter and Gamble. Alright, next question. It's going to be direct for team number 4. Individual farmers, group of farmers, farmer cooperatives, farmer producer organizations or FPOs, termed as renewable power generators, may be given 70% loan on the total project cost for solar energy in agriculture. What is the name of the central government scheme for loan disbursal of solar energy? As the question suggests, the abbreviated name will suffice. One at a time. Going for power play? Team 6, yes, no? Going for power play? 5, yes or no? Any other team? Going for power play? How about 2 and 3? No? Closing the power play. We'll start with Team Central Bank. The abbreviated name will do, right? The short name. Power play where there is a negative, by the way. I hope you know this. That's your final answer. You need to be quick. -5 to team 6. You're not going for the power play? Okay. Somebody from this side went for the power play. Let me check your answer. Write the short name. Please read the question. Abbreviated name will fetch once. I need the abbreviated name. Because people who run these jingles these days, they are very good. Catchy jingles. So this is one of them. That's your answer. The power plays are closed now. That's your answer. -5. -5 to team 1. And it was a direct for team 4. Answer. Short name. Only the short name. No, you passed your chance.
PMSGY.
PMSGY. Okay. How about State Bank? Team 3. PMSGY. Answering? Team 3? Yes, no? Passing? Team 2? KUSUM. What does KUSUM stand for? And team 1 is already clapping for you. Let me relieve you out of your miseries. Well done, 10 points. That's the answer. Yes, it is Kusum. Let's go to the answer. 10 full points to RBI. Kusum stands for Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Mahaabhiyan. I seriously one day want to meet the guy in PMO who does all this. But anyways, alright. Next question is in direct for team number 3. Let's see what we have for you. All collateral-free loans, irrespective of end use and mode of application, processing, disbursal, either through physical or digital channels, provided to low-income households, that is, households having annual income of up to what amount, shall be considered as microfinance loans. Now, there is a difficulty asking these sort of questions by a non-banker like me because this kind of changes every now and then. So this is according to the latest thing, January, December thing, right? So I don't know if it was earlier or something else. So what is the amount? You are going for the power play. Write the answer, please. Write the answer. Well done. Plus 10 points. Please do clap for RBI. They are in absolute song today. Any other team going for the power play? No? Closing the power play. Team 3 will now try and answer this. What is the amount? I'm sure you would not like to pass it.
2.5 lakhs.
2.5 lakhs. Okay. Passes across to team 1. If it is not 2.5 lakhs, it's 3 lakhs. मतलब क्यों? ऐसे इनी मिनी माइना मो करके 3 lakhs.
I have read it.
You have read it somewhere. Here comes the answer on the screen. That's how you get the answer. When I say that, obviously it means you are right. Otherwise, why would I show the answer? Well done. 10 points to team 1. It is indeed 3 lakhs. Next question, direct to team 2. Advance against gold coins specifically should be done up to a maximum weight of how many grams of gold? All bankers quiet. This is for the teams. Who is going for power play? Going for power play? Okay. Any other team? 1, 3. Anyone?
Against loan against gold coin.
That is what the question says.
Okay.
Going for power play?
Yes.
So 1, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 3, 4 and 5. You don't need to press the buzzer. Reset the buzzer, please. Starting with team 1. Write the answer. Okay. Can I see the answer of team 3? Alright. Team 4.
लिखना है क्या?
सर जी आज का क्विज खत्म हो जाएगा. What's your answer? Write the answer. Wow. Okay. So plus 10 to team 1. Clap for them, please. Plus 10 to team 2. Plus 10 to team 4. Minus 5 to team 5. No, team 2 hasn't answered. It is a direct for team 2. Team 2, answer. You've got 3 back-to-back 10s, isn't it, in this round?
Yeah.
No.
10 grams. Somebody says no. 10 grams. She has said no, so I can't give you points. Yes. Come on, it's a numerical value. Why would you pass? Say anything that you like. It's a numerical value.
5
5 what? Kilos? Tons? Metric tons?
grams.
5 grams. Okay. We are done with all the things, right? Yes. Audience? Anyone? Yes, sir.
50 grams.
Sir, I have to ask you. Please clap for sir and give him prize. Well done. Yes. This is 50 grams. Team 5 State Bank of India wrote 0 grams. अच्छा सर ने पढ़ाया है. Okay.
It is not clear.
It's gold coin.
Gold coins. Okay. All of you. Think about Baba Ramdev. All of you think about Baba Ramdev. Take a deep breath. Here are the rules. If anybody apart from the quiz master talks, minus 1 million points. Let's go to the next question. Never mind. Alright, next question is direct for team 1. Which private sector bank has introduced the concept of arise, come, and this is very, I loved it actually. Arise, come as you are, talent acquisition program to recruit individuals from the LGBTQIA+. एक alphabet बढ़ता जा रहा है, अभी यहाँ तक है. Community across India for careers in banking. Okay. There are only 26 alphabets. I wonder what will happen after 10 years. So, who's going for the power play? Let us know. Power play. And I can tell this much to all the things. Just like the head and shoulders question, right? All of you, if you think, I mean, sometimes directly, sometimes a little out of the box, but it will be easy. I mean, this is not some small bank in some Paharganj area, right? It's a big bank we are talking about. Private sector bank, so how difficult can it be? Going for the power play? Yes, no? We are going to close the power play. It's a direct for team. State Bank of India, 1. Yes. What's your answer? Name of the bank. On the microphone, please. You need to arm the buzzers for the next round. HDFCs. HDFC is already taken, so that cannot be the answer. Pass it across to team 6. ICICI is also taken, not the correct answer. 10 banks. It's not HDFC, it's not ICICI, so it's Axis. Here comes the answer. Here comes the answer on screen. 10 points, of course, Axis Bank. Yes. Alright, Gaurav, can we quickly have a check on the scorecard just to save on time? Maybe we'll get Team 2 on 40 points. I love their performance today.
Team 3 20.
Team 3 on 20.
Team 4 15 15.
Team 4 surprisingly on 15 points.
Team 5 35.
Team 5 on 35 good points.
Team 6 20.
Team 6 20. So ladies and gentlemen, right now team number 2 is leading, team 3 is leading with 2 on 40 points. But there is a long way to go. The finance banking round is over. Can we go back to the script? Alright. Next up, until now what we checked essentially was the depth of your knowledge and your recall value. Next up, we are going to check the speed of your answer. Can we go to rapid chess? So this is an integral part of playing chess. It's a simple enough round. Don't touch your buzzer buttons right now. We'll have that tested a little later. First, listen to the rules carefully. In case you find it difficult, team 2 to spot the screen, maybe you can watch at that screen, okay? So you need to be the fastest on the buzzer to be able to answer. Just because you know the answer, don't start saying the answer, right? You have to first be the fastest amongst the 6 teams. Once I spot the fastest team on the buzzer, I'll come to you to seek your answer. If you are indeed the fastest, give us the right answer, plus 10 points. If you're the fastest, give us the wrong answer, minus 5 points. If you're the fastest, then smile at me, I'll smile back at you, but still give you minus 5. Yeah? Okay. So make sure you give the right answer when you are buzzing. Alright, let's start with the, one more important thing, and this goes for the season quizzes specifically, but to all in that sense. Your strategy cannot be to first press the buzzer and then start reading the question. You don't have to be polite in this round. You can press the buzzer at any point in time that you would like. But when I see the buzzers go off, I'll stop reading the question and will want an immediate answer. If I do not get an immediate answer at my own discretion, I'll take that as a -5. Clear to all of you? Arm the buzzers, please. Team 1 only. Press the buzzer. Okay. Can you just remove the plant a little towards you so that I have a clear vision of your buzzer? Yes, this also. This publication, meaning newspaper, etc., was founded by 4 law students and 2 teachers, then known as the Triplicate 6, on the 20th of September 1878, to counter the negative campaign against T. Muthuswami Iyer's appointment as judge of the Madras Court, carried out by a Madras newspaper then called the Native Public Opinion. It is also the first Indian print media to start an internet edition. What is the name of this very important? Some team has gone for it. Team 4, answer. Quick, 3, 2, 1.
The Hindu group.
The Hindu will give you 10 points. Well done. It is the Hindu. Question number 2 coming up now. The foreground is Neil Armstrong. Identify the woman who also has a first to her credit. Right? So think. Who's the woman? Who is... Come on, teams. This is easier. Easier than you think. Go for it. Last 3 seconds. Yes, team 3. I've voted you into it. What's your answer? Yuri Gagarin.
Cannot use one.
You have just changed the gender of a person, but that's okay. Only for the fastest team. That's a -5 for team number 3. This is Valentina Tereshkova. Valentina Tereshkova. That's a -5 to team number 3.
I knew.
Teams, other teams, when the buzzers are off, please do not switch with your buzzer buttons. It's only one time for the fastest team on the buzzer, right? Okay, let's go to the answer to this one. This is Valentina Tereshkova. English physician William Harvey was the first person to conclusively describe a certain important bodily function. Body closed circuit. Which team is this? This is team 6 answer.
Heart.
The heart. A complete circuit. No, -5. Here comes the answer on screen. That's -5 for team 6. We are talking about a complete circuit. Blood flow, blood circulation. -5 to team number 6. Question number 4 now coming up. Which national park in Madhya Pradesh derives its name from the most prominent hill of that area, which is said to have been given by Lord Ram to his brother Lakshmana to keep a watch on Lanka due to it being one of the highest hills in central India? So what is the name of this national park? It's a tourist location. Yes, team to answer. Panchamadi. No, wrong geography. -5. This is Bandhavgarh. -5 points to team RBI. Let's go to the answer, please. This is Bandhavgarh. Bandhav meaning brother, and Garh is the Hindi word for fort. As we now trudge along to question number 5. This is Tharman Shanmugaratnam, a renowned economist of international repute. He is right now serving as the 9th dash since 2023. What office is he holding now? He is what? He's the president of a country known as, just give us the name of the country, come on. He's the president of a country. Someone has gone for a team to RBI. What's the answer?
Singapore.
Singapore. He is the president of Singapore. I heard some faint clapping. Continue clapping. Well done. 10 points. Yes, that's it. 10 points to team number 2. He is presently the president of Singapore. Question number 6 and the last one of this round. Here we go. This autonomous institution was established in 1969 by RBI in consultation with the government of India. Its mandate is to play a proactive role as a think tank. Yes, somebody is smiling there. I have to come back to you. Yes. NIBM stands for what? National Basketball Association. I was just pulling you on there. Well done, 10 points. Yes, that's the answer. That's what the answer. 10 points to team number 4. The moment that question came up, I saw your face. This is NIBM, or the National Institute of Bank Management. Ladies and gentlemen, that round was rather quick, rather fast and curious. Let's give a round of applause to all the teams, please. I am guessing much would have changed through the course of this round. The leadership position might have changed. We'll have a check on the scores. Buzzers are done. We don't need the buzzers anymore. Thank you very much. Can we have the scores put up on the screen? And please do that a little fast. An army of a certain country called Croatia. The army of Croatia, they started wearing a piece of fashion garment. From there, modern. This is not gender specific, can be worn both by males as well as women, but generally we see men wearing it. So the name of this fashion item comes from the country of Croatia itself. As I scan the audience, many of you are wearing it right now. So what piece of fashion clothing comes from the army of Croatia? And its latest iteration, many of you are wearing it right now. Anyone? Anyone in the teams? Can you tell me? The crochet. No. So this is what many, I'll give you a try. The Ivy Leagues.
Can it be jeans?
Can it be jeans? I wish it were, but it isn't. No. So the answer is actually the necktie, which many of you are wearing. So the origin of necktie, all of you listen up, listen. The origin of the necktie is from another piece of neck wearing piece called a cravat. So the word cravat actually comes from Croat, which is Croatia. So Croatia say cravat, cravat say necktie, necktie say quiz question. And I think we are ready with the score. In 4 on 5 goals for 35. Good job. There are prizes for top 3 teams. Dada, top 3 teams get prizes today? Okay. But you know, I mean, of course, the guts and the glory of participating itself is a huge thing. However, only one team will proceed. So, in chess, which has become very famous. Why? Due to the Netflix series called The Queen's Gambit. Let's go to Queen's Gambit. Okay, you can escape and go again. Queen's Gambit. So I'll tell you the rules of this round. In the meanwhile, what happens is there are 6 questions in this round. 10 points of flat scoring, and then there is no. I need to see the. Let's go. Yes, that's the Queen's Gambit. 6 questions in this round. Questions will pass to all the teams in sequence. Now, the different thing that is going to happen in this round. Listen up carefully. This again is an introduction to our quiz. Seating position is very, very important, right? As I was suggesting something earlier also. That concept. Why? Because there is a premium put on the difficulty power play as such, so you don't have to worry about the power play. We'll start with team 1. If you give the right answer, end of story, 10 points. We both, 3 of us rather, go back home happily ever after in their own homes. That's what I mean. However, if you don't get it right, then it passes from 1 to team number 2. With each pass, there is an increment of 1 point to the value of the question. For team 2, the question is for 11 points. For team 3, 12 points. 13, 14, 15. Why? Because the logic is, since so many teams are passing, the question must be difficult and you should get more value attached to it. That's the concept. Let's begin. Acha, before we begin, the first 2 rounds was clockwise, right? Alright, the first 2 rounds was clockwise, 1 to 6. Third round was counterclockwise. So this round also has to be counterclockwise. Because 12 question will balance out. So we'll start with team 6. The concept remains the same. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. First question for team number 1. Here we go. Should be easy. There are these 2 movies of Raj Kapoor, very, very famous. Mera Naam Joker and Sangam. These are the only 2 movies in the history of Bollywood to have a unique context. In what way? So I cannot tell if this is pan-India, but for large part of Indian movie industry, these are the only 2 movies. I don't know if somebody in Tutukorin would have made a movie and done this, so I wouldn't know that. But of popular cinema, these are the only 2 movies. Mera Naam Joker and Sangam. You have to tell us in what way are these 2 movies different. It has nothing technical to it. Nothing technical about these 2 movies. How it was shown to the public. So the difference lies in the fact how these 2 movies were shown to the public. In that context, these are the only 2 movies. Yes, team 6. Give us a nice story. It has stopped since then. I'll use my discretion and give you another clue. Long after these 2 movies, Lagan tried to do the same. However, Amir Khan was of the opinion, because I heard him say this in an interview. Amir was of this, rather Ashutosh Gowarikar was of this opinion, but Amir Khan did not let that happen. So, Mera Naam Joker, Sangam, and this. It's in a normal pass. You'll have to wait your turn. Yes, team 6, what's your answer? Last 3 seconds. 3, 2, no negatives, no negatives. 3, 2, 1. On the microphone, please.
Actually, it is shown in circus environment.
As in?
It is shown in circus environment.
In the circus environment.
Yeah.
So you think these are the only 2 movies which has the circus environment? No, then I'm saying these are the only 2 movies, right?
It
Yes.
had more than 1 interval.
As in? More than one as in
Two intervals.
It had two intervals. Why?
They were very long.
Say no further, 11 points. Well done. What an answer. Yes. The only two movies to have two intervals because of the longevity of the movie. And be truthful to me, you got that after the Lagan crew?
No, I
Oh, you knew this? Well done. So, Ashutosh Govarikar, the director of Lagan, also, the Lagan was like 3.5 hours almost long. So he wanted to have two breaks, but Amir Khan trumped him and said no, one break. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you think you need to clap once again for team number 5? Very well done, sir. Next question is your direct. Long one. He was elected to the Lok Sabha a total of 9 times. However, he is mostly known for his role as the Information and Broadcasting Minister when Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister during the emergency period. He was known for his iron fist handling of the media during the emergency. The Justice Shah Commission of Inquiry, which went into the emergency excesses, was stunned when he owned entire responsibility for the functioning of his ministry. He had banned Kishore Kumar's song on All India Radio because Kishore Kumar had refused to sing at an Indira Gandhi rally. Who is he? There are long stories. I mean, I have studied him long enough. I could give stories after stories, but I'll not bore you with it. But one story, I don't think, because this is kind of privileged information, I don't think many of you would know it. So the Manesar Maruti plant that you know, so there was this movie called Kissa Kursi Ka. This gentleman called the makers of Kissa Kursi Ka there burnt all the reels at the Maruti Udyog Limited. So that's one of the stories. Yes, answering?
It does not carry negative, no? Jagdish
Jagdish
Titler.
Titler, no. Good guess for 11 points. Well done, V.C. Shukla. Vidyacharan Shukla, yes, 11 points. But that's 11, by the way, to team Mukesh and one house, and currently the reigning house of the United Kingdom, along with in the other Commonwealth realms. The royals have 5 British monarchs who come from this house, including the current Prince Charles, King Charles now. So George V, Edward VIII, George VI, Elizabeth II, and the present King Charles III. They come from which royal house?
Windsor.
Well done, 10 points. Easy peasy for team number 4. This is Windsor. The Windsor house. Now you can connect actually with my last audience question. The most famous knot for wearing a tie is the Windsor knot actually. So Windsor comes from the house of Windsor. Next question will be a direct for team 3. I'm going to play a video for you. This is the great Ashutosh Rana reciting an epic written by Ramdhari Singh Dinkarji. You have to tell us the name of the epic. And do we have some time? I think I can use my discretion. This is a 2-minute odd video. I'm
घूम घूम बाधा से धूप घाम पानी पत्थर पांडव आए कुछ और निखर सौभाग्य ने सब दिन सोता है देखें आगे क्या होता है मैत्री की राह बताने को सबको सुमार्ग पर लाने को दुर्योधन को समझाने को भीषण विध्वंस बचाने को भगवान हस्तिनापुर आए पांडव का संदेशा लाए क्या 2 न्याय अगर तो आधा दो 2 न्याय अगर तो आधा दो पर इसमें भी यदि बाधा हो तो दे दो केवल 5 ग्राम रखो धरती अपनी तमाम हम वही खुशी से खाएंगे परिजन पर हंसी ना उठाएंगे और दुर्योधन वह भी दे न सका दुर्योधन वह भी दे न सका आशीष समाज की ले न सका उल्टे हरि को बांधने चला जो था असाध्य साधने चला जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है पहले विवेक मर जाता है जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है पहले विवेक मर जाता है हरि ने भीषण हुंकार किया अपना स्वरूप विस्तार किया ढगमग ढगमग दिग्गज डोले भगवान कुपित होकर बोले जंजीर बढ़ाकर बांध मुझे हाँ दुर्योधन बांध मुझे
okay.
यह देख गगन में लहरे यह देख पवन मुझ में लहरे
Epic. Single word answer. You have to wait your turn. Mahabharat. No. Team 2. Rashmi Rathi, well done. 11 points to Rashmi Rathi. Yes. 11 points to team number 2. Rashmi Rathi. Next question will be your direct. Another favorite question of mine. This is from the James Bond movie, Skyfall. So, M, if you are a fan of James Bond, you know who M is. M is the boss of James Bond. M is saying something that, the context is that the British government is very annoyed with the entire 007 program. They want to close it down. So M said, Dame Judi Dench says that my husband was a lover of poetry. And then she goes on to recite something from the poem Ulysses. From the poem Ulysses. Question is, which famous English poet wrote these lines? Play.
See a face in uniform, a flag. It's more opaque. It's in the shadows. That's where we must do battle. So before you declare us irrelevant, ask yourselves, how safe do you feel? Just one more thing to say. My late husband was a great lover of poetry, and I suppose some of it sunk in, despite my best intentions. And here today I remember this. I think we are not now that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven. That which we are, one equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek.
One of the greatest poets ever was a poet laureate. If when you are in your ICSE plus 10 and plus 2, we read this as part of our school syllabus. Who is the poet?
William Shakespeare.
Shakespeare wasn't a poet, he was a playwright. For 11 points. Any guesses? Any English poet's name that you can think about? No? For 12 points to team number 6. Answering? Say yes or no. Ruskin Bond.
Shelley.
For 13 points,
Percy
Shelley.
Percy
That's the
Price
first
Shelley.
decent guess. It's not the correct answer. No, it's not Shelley.
James Joyce.
I've heard. Yeah.
James Joyce.
James Joyce, again, not a poet, but a novelist. For 15 points to team 3. James Joyce also wrote something called Ulysses, but that is not a poem. Answering? No? We are done with all the teams. Audience, anyone? How come you know all the answer? No? I have to give an opportunity to someone else. Anyone else? Anyone else? This is, yes sir? Yes, Lord Tennyson! Absolutely, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Fantastic. So what happens when you answer a question? You get a gift that you bought yourself. Yeah, dena padega. That's a protocol. That's a protocol. Well answered, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Yes. Last question of this round is a direct for team 1. Let's see what we have for you. From mythology, which wife of Lord Krishna is believed to be an incarnation of Bhumi Devi and was the epitome of strength, courage and strong will? It is said that she was the one who accompanied Lord Krishna in his battle with Narkasur, where they both helped 16,100 girls to be free from Narkasur's clutches. Who's this wife of Lord Krishna? It's a direct for team 6 for 10 points. Rukmini. I thought someone would say that. It's not Rukmini. For 11 points. Kitne bhi thi? Okay. Go on. It's not Rukmini, by the way. Quickly. Passing for 12 points.
Satyabhama.
Satyabhama. This team is really good. Yes, 12 points. Satyabhama. Let's go to the answer, please. Satyabhama. Well done. They're on how many points now? $58 points. Fantastic. You know, a round of applause. However, State Bank of India, the only suggestion that I can give you if you were to win today's quiz and go to the national finals, forget about starting the quiz. You need to be aware about the rounds. बार-बार मत पूछना negative है कि नहीं. As we now go to the last round of today's quiz, can we go back to the grid, please? Let's go back to the grid. And after a good game of chess, what does D. Gukesh need? A good end game. Let's go to the end game, please. It is the same as round number 1. On the direct teams, you have 2 options to choose from. You can play it on the equity, which means plus 15 or minus 10. In the fixed deposit mode, you have a plus 10 or no negatives. And in the power play, it's a plus 10 or a minus 5. Team 5, especially to you, direct में negative नहीं है. Okay? So, if you are playing it in the normal mode. On the power play, it's a plus 10 or a minus 5, and you have to write the answer if you are taking the power play. Last time we went in a counterclockwise direction. This time again, we are going to reverse direction. We are going to start with team 1, then go across to team 6. Dash is a famous company. You have to give us the name of the company. It was founded as a grocery trading store on the March of 1st, 1938 by a certain gentleman called Lee Byung-chul. He started his business trading dried fish, locally grown groceries and noodles and other goods produced in and around the city and exporting them to China. Now, interestingly, you would be surprised to know that he had invested, not only the founder of the company, but the company by itself has invested millions and millions of dollars in the sport of archery, thereby making the country from where this company comes from the #1 country in archery. They win multiple Olympic medals. They win multiple all kind of archery events. So those of you think, we Indians have this habit of becoming sports experts only when the Olympics come. The reason why the archery team of this country is that good is because from the 1950 onwards, this company, within their headquarters itself, they have made stadiums and archery targets and all of that. So the question is, which well-known company are we talking about? We all know the name of this company. Anyone going for the power play, do let us know. Team 4, you have to make use of these questions. By your standards, this should be easy. We all know the name of this company. It's not some small company. First, try and think. This goes to all the teams. How do you work out an answer? First, try and think the nationality. Which country is #1 in archery? Think about that. That automatically will then direct you to the name of the company because it is headquartered in that country. Here, we are going to close the power play in 3, 2, 1. Power plays are closed. Team 1, answer. You are playing it in equity or FD? Answer. Samsung. So the #1 archery team is Korea. And Samsung is a Korean company. Say no further, 10 points. Yes, this is Samsung, ladies and gentlemen. Samsung it is. As I said, well-known company. They have invested millions and millions of dollars, making Korea the #1 archery team in the world. Well answered. Next question, direct for team number 2. I want you to give us the name of a particular solution, as in an aqueous solution. Okay? The aqueous solution whose name translates to sour wine. The solution contains 5% to 18% acetic acid by volume. Ancient Egyptians made it from dates, figs and beer and used it for both cooking as well as medicinal purposes. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, used it regularly to manage cuts and wounds. And later on, what happened was Cleopatra, the very famous Cleopatra, Queen Cleopatra, she once had a wager or a bet with Antony, wherein she took off her earrings, dropped it into this solution and drank it. अभी हम भारतीय घरों में सभी के किचन में ये तो होता है, generally. More so when we are talking about Chinese cuisine. But Chinese cuisine, Indian cuisine, दोनों में use होता है. What is the solution? Going for the power play is team number 4. Right, the answer? Yes. Any other team going for the power play? Team 1. Any other team going for the power play?
No, power play. Power play.
She is raising her hand. You need to consult. 3, 2, 1. Power plays are closed. Plus 10 points for team number 4. Clap for them. Plus 10 points for team number 1. Clap for them. It's your direct answer.
Vinegar.
This is vinegar. Yes, this is vinegar. 10 points to them as well. What else but vinegar? Let's go to the answer. So bottom that's 10 to 4, 10 to 1 and 10 to 2. Vinegar.
It was not coming too fast.
I'll help you out with one thing. You know, Rajdeep Das' moonlighting profession is working for IIBF. Generally what he does, you know, he gives crash course for quizzing. Consult him. Next question. Question number 3 is a direct statement from India. This is a toughie but a wonderful piece of information. In 1951, somebody called Champakam Dorai Ranjan, a Brahmin girl from Madras, could not get admission in a medical college due to a controversial government order from the time of Madras presidency. So this was before the Madras state came into being. That was issued even though she had scored sufficient marks to get the admission. She moved the Supreme Court of India and claimed that she has been discriminated against. So what first in India did this lead to? This case led to something for the first time in our country. So what first happened? Open on the power play, going for it? Okay, one at a time please. Going for power play, team 1? Yes, no? Going for power play? Okay. Just write the gist of it. I cannot read that. Please make it more legible. Okay? Okay. Going for the power play, it's your direct question. So, doesn't matter. Okay. Any other team going for the power play? Yes, no? Power play? Yes, no? Okay, write the answer. Which one? You have to write the answer, my friend. Writing means not speaking, writing. Which one? This one? No? Okay. So 10 points to team number 4, clap for them. 10 points to team number 2, clap for them. Team 2 also gets 10 points. And minus 5 for team number 6. Got it? Okay. This is a direct question for team 3. Answer. Tell me equity or what? Passing. You don't want to try. Later on the fixed deposit mode, there is no negative there. You still like to pass? Okay. 4 has answered. 5. No negatives now. Answering?
She was
On the microphone, please.
on the mic. Okay. She may have been handicapped.
So what first happened? She was the first handicap of India?
Handicapped doctor. Medical college.
No, so what is the first, I'm asking? So she became the first handicapped doctor?
Yeah.
No. Team 1? There is something very significant in the history of India. Yes? Huh? Go on, don't be shy. I can't understand. First transgender. So, first transgender what? First transgender doctor. No? Team 2 has answered, Team 3 has passed. Okay. Audience, so whenever I ask a question, of course it has to have a significant bearing on the history and everything of India. So what happened was, the answer was in the question somewhere. She claimed that she was discriminated against. This led to the first ever constitutional amendment. The first constitutional amendment happened. Let's go to the answer. The first amendment of the Indian Constitution. Yes. And please do clap once again for team 2 and team 4. However, I want the scores after the end of next question. Let's go to the next question. It's a direct for team 4. I love this question also. What word in advantage? The word itself comes from the name of these shoes. What would happen in the machines, thereby stopping the machine? That gave rise, so the name of these shoes gives rise to the word itself. What is a good word? I've explained to you the meaning of the word. It means deliberately destroying or obstructing something for political or military advantage. Anyone going for the power play? This is one of the easier ones. Teams, you know your scores. Only one team can travel to Mumbai. No one going for the power play? We'll close it. Team 4, it's your direct. What's the good word?
Sabotage.
Sabotage. So to sabotage means to destroy something willingly. And what's the name of the shoes? Sabot. Sabot's a sabotage. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 points. They are good for a reason. This is sabotage. Yes. The names of these shoes were Sabot, from where the word sabotage comes from. I want the scores because, well, tentative times for some teams. Team 5 has been a revelation, so has been Team 2. Whether Team 4 is somewhere close to you, we'll have a look at the scores. I hope we don't end in a tiebreaker situation though. Only 2 more questions to go. You know, teams, if you know your scores, you know what to do. You have to take those half chances if you are in the running for the top 3 spots. Even if you're half sure, you have to take those power plays. There we go. Scores coming up. C65 range. Well done. Okay. Team 4 on 86. Now, I'll help out Team 2 specifically. Can I get the feedback, please? Team 2 is on 76. So that distance is not that far away. As a strategy, since you are a newcomer to the world of quizzing, I suggest to go for the power play, even if you're half sure. Because prizes for the 4th spot and the 6th spot are primarily the same. You've got a difficult one. This variety of steel, look at the steel blade, right? So the name of the steel comes from the name of an Asian city. The name of the city is the name of the blade. So this variety of steel refers to the high carbon. Can we just go back to the previous question? Yeah. Just give me a moment. I need to tell you something. Dinner talk. So I wanted some dinner from him. Yeah. So the question is, I forgot. It's a direct for which team? It's a direct for Team 5. Yeah. Let's go to the question now. This variety of steel refers to the high carbon crucible steel of the blades of historical swords, characterized by distinctive patterns of flowing water, sometimes in a ladder or a rose pattern. This type of steel developed a high reputation for being tough, resistant to shattering, and capable of being honed to a sharp, resilient edge. Now the name of this sword or the blade comes from the name of an ancient medieval city who has been facing civil war for a long time. Name of the city is the name of the blade. Civil war should be easy. Go for the power plays. Go for the power plays, team. Name of the city gives rise to the name of such steel. I'll close the power play in the next 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Power plays are closed. Team 2, if you get this right, well, Team 4, they are going to land up in a soup. Please write that in block letters. $76 points. If you get this right, you get on 86 points. One way or the other, one team is going to be very happy while the other team is going to get disappointed. I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. -5. -5. Team 4, do not smile at that. That's very bad. -5 to them. Yes, Team 5.
We have to write or is it? It may be Damascus. Because civil war is going on, Sulaimani Talwar, famous medieval.
I don't need all that story, just give me the name of the steel. Damascus steel. You were on how many points? 58. Damascus steel. Let's have a look at the answer. apologies. Whenever I say let's have a look at the answer, it means you are right, of course. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause. The Damascus team. Team 4. Have you won it already? Not really. Not really. Can I listen in on the scores once again? Starting with Team 1 quickly.
Team 1 40 points.
Team 1 is on 40. I'm afraid that's going to be shutters for you, at least for the 2024 edition of this quiz. But give them a round of applause. Team 2.
71 points.
71. Okay. Team 3.
15 15.
1-5. I'm afraid that's not going to be good enough today. Team 4.
86.
Team 4 is on 86.
68.
Team 5, 68. And Team 6?
10.
10. So if all goes well, it is kind of unthinkable that Team 4 is going to get defeated today. Let's see what we have for you. Let's go to the question, please. This is again a video that I'm going to play out for you. It is part of a plant popular in southern and eastern Asia but less known in the west. It is also visually appealing with all the holes in it. आपको बताना है what is this thing. There's no volume in this for obvious reasons. Audience, please be quiet. Please be quiet. Tentative moments. Audience, you need to be quiet. Okay, we can stop that. It's a direct for Team 6. However, other teams, let us know if you want to take the power play. Anyone going for the power play? Of course, you have to. Good decision. Fantastic. Good answer. Let's clap for them. 10 points. Yes. 10 points to RBI. Any other team going for the power play? Going for the power play? Let's see what you write. Hindi ka answer chalega. I understand Hindi, thankfully. Well done, 10 points. Let's clap for team number 5 as well. And team 6 will now try and answer equity or safe moon. Equity, plus 15 or minus 10. Okay, go on.
Lotus stem, Kamal Kakri.
Kamal Kakri, lotus stem, well done. Plus 15 points, yes. Plus 15 points. This is indeed the lotus stem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that about concludes today's exciting quiz, the first of a series of quizzes that we'll be doing for IIBL this year. I think before we see the final scores, all of you would agree to the fact that all the 12 people, besides being bankers and being busy in their own life, doing this well in a quiz elates us. So all of them deserve another round of applause. Please do clap for them. The final scores. Rajita, please be ready for the prize distribution. Rajita, you have to put your voice. Team number 5 for feeling a little lost with how the rounds went, but they did exceptionally well to end the quiz on a very creditable 78 points. Give them a handsome round of applause. I really enjoyed the performance, so congratulations. First time I'm meeting them at any quiz of mine, but they have been an absolute revelation. Ladies and gentlemen, the loudest round of applause for them on 81 points. They are the first runners-up. And I introduced the winners when they came up to participate. I told them this is the first time they're participating in a quiz. Not really. They do this pretty often, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to hold the flag of the entire northern region for you right now. So, give them a huge round of applause. So then, that's my time. You've been a fabulous, fabulous audience. I say this at the end of all my quizzes. You know, people generally think quizzing is only about people who are serious in nature, well, socially affable. That's not the thing. Quizzing is very different. As you would have understood from today's question, asking a question on lotus stem that comes from your kitchen, about a vinegar that comes from your kitchen, about Damascus steel, well, that comes from the Bolero drivers of NCR and Delhi. So it could be about anything at all which excites you. So keep quizzing, keep at it. It'll make your life better. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Until we meet again, bye-bye. It's over to Rajni for song. Thank you so much.
Great time, watching this quiz contest. Anyway, before we start with the questions, I'd also like to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Sagar Dua. He is DGM and in zonal manager in the FGM office in Indian Bank. And Indian Bank is also our core sponsor for the event. So before we proceed further, I request our Director Training, Sri L.P.R. Prasad sir, to kindly present a memento to Honorable Chief Guest Sri Krishna Rao, General Manager HRD, Punjab and Singh Bank. General Manager HRD Punjab and Singh Bank to kindly say a few words.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
It's a wonderful evening and a lively quiz program. I thoroughly enjoyed this particular program and congratulations to all the participants first of all, because coming up to this level and participating in this particular quiz itself is a great event. And congratulations to the top 3 persons and the first winner who is going to make the flag fly high at the Bombay quiz program in the finals. And I wish him all the success for the team in the finals also. And you have to make this particular process in the same way you have to keep it. And I don't want to take much of the time because it is a great honor when the IIBF chapter has called me here as a chief guest. Reason being, 40 years back I started my career as a banker, and in those days in 1985 when we started as a banker, IIBF is the cherished process. And when the journal, whatever used to come, because at that time it used to be the CIIB part 1 and part 2. And when we joined in the career, first thing we have been told was, you have to clear the CIIB, and when you are clearing CIIB, don't think that just you are going to have the increments. It's much more than that. And it used to be, the journals, what you are seeing today are different when we joined the organization in 1985. They used to be demisized in one. And the journals we used to keep them as the souvenirs at that time, because for our day-to-day banking functionality, we used to refer them as the reference books also, because the case studies, the live cases, whatever the banking problems we used to face in our day-to-day banking, that used to be given very minutely in that particular journals. That is the kind of thing we used to have. That is how that we have cherished. And today I am, as a chief guest here, I am able to address you, and it is a great honor for me. And Spadhaya Vardhate Vidya, that's how it is given. And I am congratulating all you people to make this Spadha, to make this particular contest, to make it as it is and to keep it live, so that further laurels you can bring it to your organization, respective organizations, and into the financial fraternity itself. And I thank the directors of Prasad Ji and Bhasin Saab and the rest of the team members. And I have to congratulate especially and thank our quiz master sir, Bosji, because he has made it so lively. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience by sitting here and listening to him and making this particular quiz so entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and thank you sir, thank you so much, and keep it up.
Thank you.
And all the participants also who have won the prizes here and make it a great evening. And now I would give way for the rest of the processes, and thank you so much.
Now, without wasting much time, we'll start with the prize distribution. I'd like to request our chief guest for the evening, Rao sir, our director training, Prasad sir, and guest of honor, Sagar Dua sir, please to come on stage and give away the prizes. We'll start from the 6th position and then we move to the 1st position. Please give a big round of applause for the team.
So congratulations, guys.
1 minute per person.
Person. Okay.
There is no cost cutting over here.
Good. All the best. All the best.
Team number 5, we have Mr. Munish Sharma and Supriya Verma from Central Bank of India.
Please, please. All the best.
Team number 4 is Mr. Paresh Gupta and his better half Sheri Goplani from State Bank of India.
All the best. Dale, listen, sir. Listen, sir. Very nicely played, both of you.
For the evening, Mr. Neeraj Yadav and Ms. Akanksha Mishra from State Bank of India.
Lot to hold for you.
सर कैमरा फेस करना एक बार हाँ कैमरा फेस यार सर कैमरा फेस करो यार
A leader knows the way, goes the way. So you are basically not a boss, sir. You are a leader.
Had you read the rules, you would have won.
We'd like to admit Ankit Baluni and Mr. Rahul Singh from Reserve Bank of India. Close contest.
Great job. Thank you. Very well played, both of you. All the best.
So now a big round of applause for the winner for the evening, Mr. Mukesh Sharma and Mr. Dimash Kapoor from State Bank of India. They are champions for the last year event also. Let's hope
सर कैमरा फेस यस
I'd like to invite team number 2 and team number 3 also to come on stage with your checks for the group photo. Gautam da, please you also please shot.
कैमरा फेस यस स्माइल यस ठीक है सर ओके ओके सर
on this chilly winter evening in Delhi. So I am thankful to all the participant faculties. We have our senior faculties are there. We have students from James. James, we have recently signed the MOU also for DBA and other courses. I also wish to thank first of all our chief guest, Mr. Krishna Rao, because for last 1.5 years we have now a very good relationship with Punjab Medicine. We have done leadership program, we have done MSME, KYC, and we are also planning other programs also. So first of all, thank you sir for giving this IIB PDC and their opportunity to work along. I also thank our director training sir coming all the way from Mumbai for giving the blessing to the participants. Thank you sir for coming. So I also thanks Mr. Sagar. I think sir was very busy today in meeting, but sir has taken the time out of and come here, and we thank you all. So with this, the good program, we have seen that the overwhelming response which we are receiving for this now 4th generation, this program which we have done, and so again thank you Rajdeep Bose again for dedicated, continuous, I think, Friday was for coming and this is a big hand because he's a person right from the day one when the news come and then now he's going to all the 4 centers, Chennai, Calcutta and Mumbai also. So this is majorly thanks to Gautam Bose sir again. This is the second time I am watching you and really just because after I think becoming a quiz master, he himself have got so much knowledge that you can join the bank also in case when you, like when you retire, you can come to the bank because your finance and banking knowledge is also gone. So thank you again and wishing you a long
owning a bank.
Owning a bank. So I again congratulate all the 6 teams. Our team has already said that despite of so many banking, we have a credit deposit growth ratio, we are finding the to tell the customer and so much workload pressure, but still I think we are studying and that's I think really remarkable. So big hand for all that. So we have from Amity University, Mr. Amit is there from Symbiosis, and then all our veteran Mr. and Rajput sir, our former general head, and Raja sir, and R.P. Gupta sir. All these faculties has been our Rajesh Mahajan sir, again risk management. NIPM sir has already worked. I think that question you might not answer when NIPM logo was there on that. So thanks because we have students also, we have our faculties also, and then all the family members of the winning teams and the participating. So that is how the IIBF is now venturing the new venues, and we are going to universities, colleges, and very soon we are also having with UGC and the NCVT also we have got. So now it's not only banking for us, but young bankers also, and then 5 people, the young boys, they are also pursuing MBA finance. So with this, I thank all our team members and hard work. We are a small but beautiful team, so they have worked a lot, and for last 20 days also we have been running physical program this center also. Aman is there, Anchal, Sanjay, and then our housekeeping team. So platinum sponsor again, already State Bank of India, Canada Central, gold sponsor IDBI, Indian Bank and Bank of India, and then several sponsors. So we thankful to them also for their contribution, and we are looking so. I think we should give applause to all the semi-finalists, finalists, and winning is important, but I think coming to the semi-final, that is very important. So we should see again in the final on 18th January we have, and so we sing again because now we have become a habit for SBA this thing, so we have seen for the long time. So that's all, and thanks once again for coming, and thank you so much.
Please proceed for the high tea. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Upstairs at the club.
Upstairs, the dining